TGIF, Divine Masculine. It's your girl Joy, the Hip Hop Power Font, and I am here to discuss your recent week, your week ahead, whatever the 7 days you want to attribute this to, attribute it to this, okay? And as we know here at the Lighthouse, femininity and masculinity are not related to gender. Okay, we're talking about your yin and yang energy. Okay, and that's what we're tapping into, the masculine side, okay, of your energy. All right, let's see what we got here. For those tuning in, new subscribers, we do not do astrology in the TGIF readings, okay? This is a straightforward, no holds barred tarot reading, okay? So we're starting off here with the Page of Swords. And so a lot of you all might know when I do or discuss swords, usually I think of the Ace of Swords as like a bright idea or an epiphany or something that you become aware of. But that is actually what I'm getting from this Page of Swords right now. A nice idea, well, nice, yes, but a good idea, something that you think is a great idea, and I love that for you. Okay, this idea is kind of giving you a boost of confidence, some self-esteem. You feel self-assured because you know, okay, source is also knowledge, you know that this idea is going to yield a great return. Okay, and I mean, you're kind of working towards something or on a path that is the least traveled. And so there's a little bit of cloudiness. You might be lacking a bit of clarity, but the fog is kind of wiping away, okay? These clouds are kind of falling back, falling to the wayside. You can kind of tell that he or she, you are ready to move forward in a positive direction. Let's see, how are we going to execute this idea? Oh, before you even move forward, there are some things you need to deal with. There may have been some ideas in the past, okay? Some maybe like ways of earning extra income or ways of trying to reach a particular goal. And you might have tried various unconventional paths and they just didn't work out. And so now that you're realizing, okay, getting your confidence back with this new idea, you kind of don't want to put your whole heart into it. And, you know, I understand, but you can't lament over the past. You can't allow what you did in the past to stop you. You have to learn and not make those same mistakes. Give yourself some grace, okay? Allow yourself to swallow your pride and move on, okay? Things change. And sometimes with those ideas in the past, you probably felt good about them in the beginning, but as you worked through them, you kind of were discouraged. And so I don't think that's going to happen with this new idea. I think it's something that is going to actually come to fruition. Oh, Page of Wands. You're very passionate about this idea, something that is very near and dear to you. Feather in the cap. Okay. It's kind of something you've always kept in the back of your mind. It is essentially your passion project. You know, actors, producers, those who are in the film, television industry, their passion projects are projects that they do like once they make it and they've established themselves as someone in the business, then they work on their passion projects that they don't do for money, projects that they do for love, for the love of the craft. Okay. And so this is something that you have always been passionate about. A page as a young person. So this is probably an idea that you got as a young person. And so you've tried different ideas in the past and you said, you know what? I'm just going to focus on what I'm passionate about. I'm not going to try to, make the most money. I'm not trying to get the most looks, clout. Okay. I'm doing it because I love it. I'm doing this because I love this, regardless. Okay. Even if I'm out in the desert by myself, I'm doing this because it's something that I enjoy doing. Do you have any passion projects? You didn't love those previous ideas. You didn't have the same passion you did. Okay, for those ideas you've had in the past. That's the difference between then and now. Okay, you didn't have the love. Didn't have the desire to really maintain what it took to uphold those previous projects. Okay, maybe even a relationship. You didn't care about them people for real back in the day. But this particular person, you've loved them a long time. Okay. Hanged man. And so now, have to figure out what you're going to do. You have to figure out, are you going to go for it full throttle? Or are you going to continue to let your past hold you back? Go for what you know. Because if you don't go for it and you let the past hold you back, you're going to play the victim. Don't nobody feeling sorry for yourself and how you've never lived out your fullest potential, lived out this part of your purpose. That's what this is about. Because your purpose changes over time. I don't think you understood that when you were younger. So when things didn't work out, you thought, I'm not living up to my maximum potential. I'm nothing without this. When you've been something, someone all the whole time. You need to look at things differently this time around. You need to have a different approach. That's what you have to figure out, your approach. If this is your passion project, you are going to every detail. I don't want you to become neurotic and, I don't even know what to say. I don't even want to say too invested, but I don't want you to become too stuck and rigid. Okay. But when you are working on your passion project, there is a certain level of respect for yourself that you have to have. And so that's why your approach has to be different. You need to ponder over how you're going to approach executing this lifelong purpose. It's been delayed and delayed and delayed, but now is the time. Eight of Swords. Let's see. We're going to do you right here. You are now free to do whatever it is you want to do. You are free. You are no longer stuck. Nobody is holding you back. If you don't execute this properly, it is because you cowered at the idea of your own power. You were scared of your own power. You were afraid to tap in to your own power. The blindfold is off. The water has run dry. The well is dry. So I need you to get off of this tree, get out of this toilet paper. You know those contests during Halloween where you do the mummy and you wrap yourself in toilet paper? Psh, the toilet paper is you breaking free. You the breakthrough. This is your chance. This is your chance. And I know that reading was good. And I'm going to end it just like that. See you next week. Peace.